to the hood with this.
Nate,
Let's go.
Nate, chill out.
Take them back to the hood, flock. Huh? Let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm from the hundreds where a frog got it fucking jumping. I'm from the hundreds where K-Dog was a fucking dog. I'm from the hundreds where a pops got it fucking popping. I'm from the hundreds where a fool was a fucking fool with him. From the hundreds, Rosemore, Roseland, West Pullman. Man, I'm from the hundreds, so you know how we do it. Man, we run shit. Man, I'm straight from the 100 blocks. Shout out to my hood, 10 Trey. You know we in this joint. 103rd, 105th to 107. Shout out to my niggas on the 108th to 111. All my motherfucking 100 steppers and the rappers. Man, I make this for y'all cause y'all know how we be flexin'. This ain't no Owen. This ain't no Inglewood. This ain't no project.
I appreciate everybody tapping in with Flacco Santana TV. Hit that like, subscribe, share button. With that being said, y'all, Seafood getting picked up by his family on his release date. That was a couple years ago, right? You know, I'm just showing y'all that, you know what I'm saying, so y'all can actually see when he got released. But I'm showing y'all this newspaper clipping too from 1995, the Chicago Tribune. You know what I'm saying? You see what it say? U.S. goes behind bars to indict 39 gang leaders. So, you know, it's a lot of individuals, you know, within that 39, you know, who haven't made it. You know what I'm saying? From behind them walls. You know, they return back to the essence behind them walls. You know, brothers like K-Dog, brothers like Pops, and these brothers are fabrics, you know, of our community when it comes down to the history of the Wild Hundreds. You know what I'm saying? And Fool gonna elaborate on that. I'm showing you right now. You know, Fool giving back to his community. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I appreciate him coming on. Y'all check out part 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna treat this like drink champs too, man. You know, I like to smoke, so I ain't finna be here acting all sour. Can you do that on your show?
Oh yeah, definitely. Go ahead, turn up. You
Okay.
already know. Turn up. That's the whole thing right there. I'm with you. I might blow back with you and roll something up too. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that's what I'm
Real
talking
talk.
about. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, straight up. Like I say, it's definitely a pleasure and an honor to get you on the platform. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, man, you got so much, you know, you can elaborate on, you know, but you know, I just want to start from, you know, just the beginning, just the beginning, you know, just start from the beginning, you know. Again, you know, I appreciate you doing this, you know. I know the whole city and just people, not just in the city of Chicago, but throughout the whole country appreciate this. You know, where you just have a sit down interview and people just get to, you know, get a insight or to learn a little bit, you know, about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Real
sir.
talk. So, with that being said, you know, can you go ahead and just introduce yourself, you know, to the platform?
First off, let me give you your flowers, G. You hear me? I like what you're doing. See, this is the growth and development part. You know, this is what the old man wants for us, you know, to grow into something greater than just being thugs. So I like what you, let me give you your flowers first. I appreciate you and the youngsters that come behind you, you know what I'm saying, to keep this alive. Because ain't no us without y'all. Now, who am I and where I'm from? I'm my government is Cedric Clark, but everybody know I'm Food, Lil Food, Fooski. You know what I'm saying? However you want to cut it, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm out.
That's real.
I'm out the wild hunters. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get it, G. I'm here, man. I'm here for you, man. Let's talk this shit, Jack.
Hey, facts, facts. So you born and raised in Chicago?
Born and raised in Chicago. I was born in Cook County Hospital from 47th Street, 49th, in there, and my mama done moved out to the hundreds like I want to say 69. I'm born in 66. So about 69.
Mm.
I've been in the 100 years since 69.
That's real. And they went. So what year did they start calling you fool? Your name always been fool when you came out?
Now I was Lil Sid or Seti Mac or Lil Eddie Bo, because my big brother's name was Eddie Bo, right?
Mm.
I had to earn that food name, Jack. For real, for real.
That's real. That's real. That's real talk. Like you say, you have to earn that name. Back in the day, you really had to earn it. These days, people just pull names out they had it, just call themselves whatever. But back in them days, you really had to live by that name and get that name.
Yeah,
Like that's real.
yeah, because you had different entities that wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? So if you weak,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna roll over you, Jack. You had to stand up and be accountable for.
Mm. That's real right there. So, what school did you go to, far as elementary
I went
school?
to Van Vlissen on 108th and they to change the name now, 108th and Wentworth. From there, I went to Curtis in my 8th grade year, and I went to Finger my freshman and sophomore year. From there, I went to Carver. That's how I got out in the gardens. Carver. When I went to
Mm.
Carver, I bumped here with a lot of good brothers out in the gardens, and that's how when I became who I became, I was able to get the garden with ease because I was, known from being out there. I wasn't no strange face.
That's real. So, I mean, was it just all? Did they, like you say, you wasn't a strange face because Carver is still in the hundreds. So the guys from your neighborhood, from your end of the hundreds, and Carver guys, y'all used to just come together.
Yeah, it was. It was always called Rosen and Argyle, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you got all the different entities, same thing, vice lords, GDs, Bs, all that. But you asking GDs in the guards, you know what I'm saying? Some back of the name days like Slugger, Dave, Dog. You know what I'm saying? Some of the good guys, Keith G, my man Mook Dead, rest in peace. You know,
Mm.
I used to fuck with a lot of them dudes. Lil Russell from out there, Noonie Ward. A lot of dudes come from out there, man. I fuck with Lil Sid, but that's what made the Hunters what it was because the Gardens is part of the Hunters. So
Facts.
I was able to do something that I don't think nobody ever had the Hunters that was able to do. You know what I'm saying? To my from the club
Mm-hmm.
perspective, because nobody ever was able to go out to the guards and bring that aspect together. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I kind of go down the history on a lot of shit. A lot of niggas going mid to a lot of motherfuckers ain't. You know what I'm saying? But who cares?
Mm-hmm.
The ones that know the truth. You did?
Hey, that's real. So, I mean, did you graduate from Carver or
Yeah. I
you did?
graduated. I graduated from Carver in 1984.
Mm. Congratulations on that.
Yes,
Real
sir.
talk.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So, what was your next step after you went to Carver? Did you
After I
go to
went,
college?
I didn't go to college. G. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it to college because I got in the street life. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing to glorify. But at that time, I mean, any man know, man, you got to survive by any means necessary. And a lot of the times, the only game that was left for dudes like us to play, I'm talking about quick money fast, was a street life,
Mm-hmm.
And when you play that game, you playing with your life, Jack. It's one or two things gonna happen, man. Death or jail, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way around it. As we speak, like, we'll get around to that too when you get down there. But it's like a lot of good brothers gone, man, like K-Dog, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I want to state this before we even get to that.
Okay.
Ain't no food without K-Dog.
Mm.
Ain't no food. Y'all hear it out my mouth. Ain't no food without K-Dog. K-Dog was me. That was my bulletproof vest. You hear me? So
Mm-hmm.
niggas said, I ain't one of them niggas be, man, no, nigga, ain't no me without the dog. You hear me?
That's real.
And without Pops, I don't get to meet the old man. So I got to always show honor and homage to him, man. That's Big Bro for real. You know how some of the play stuff? Man, he gave me the green light, opened the door, man, to go see Uno and be yourself when you see it. Don't go down there fake it, act like these niggas. Go down there and be you, man. He want to know who you is. He don't want to know that fake shit. And I've been
Mm.
there since then, man. You know, that's what I've been on, realness. I stand on realness. And I don't got nothing against nobody. I just know I went to jail for somebody telling them. So I have a problem with people that like to do this. So don't be mad at me, man, if I ain't trying to do nothing to you, but if I don't talk to you and I know you like that, why you mad at me? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's definitely real. I mean, you brought K Dog up, so we might as well just go into that a little bit. When did you meet K Dog?
We met K-Dog because K-Dog mama, Miss Williams, was a school teacher. And she was like everybody mama too, you know what I'm saying? You do something wrong. See, back then, a lot of justice got it messed up. My grandmama will whoop you. K-Dog mama will whoop you. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
go to, man, you get a whooping. You know, they call her Miss Ass, grandma, this type, whatever you want to call it. You come out acting crazy, you're going to get touched. But I met K-Dog like in 70, I want to say 72, 73, you know what I'm saying? And,
Mm-hmm.
he always been a stand-up dude, solid, no chump, none of that, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it just was in our blood, man. I guess, man, to follow GD more than anything else, right? Because I liked it. I liked that our organization as well as dogging them because we got one leader. You know what I'm saying? We got one chief. You understand what I'm saying? And we had laws of things you couldn't do. You had to go to school back then. You need to be hustling all that. So I'm like, yeah, I like this here. It was discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like when your mama
Mm-hmm.
raised you. So
Thanks.
I liked it what we was based off of and what we stood for. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And I know to this day what we based off of and what we stand for. That's why I gave my life. I give it again for this cause because I know this cause is for real. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You
real right
gotta,
there.
you know, a lot of brothers don't know, man, like what we went through to pave the way for y'all to be who y'all is. And then fuck me and everybody else. What about dude, man? You know what I'm saying? He sacrificed everything for us to be beating on our chest and still sacrifice. Because motherfuckers still
Mm.
dragging his name. You see what I'm saying? So it get way bigger than this, G, but we're gonna try to stay on the hundreds right now because that's what it's about. And
Thanks.
that's what we talking about right now. But we ain't saying we don't love everywhere else. We just love the hundreds, man. And we ain't set tripping y'all. We ain't on no we love the low end, we love the north side,
Mm-hmm.
wherever you from, out of town, we love all the folk. But right now, we talking about the hundreds, man. History. And
Thanks.
the two tools we talking about, living legends too, they just gone, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
They
real.
all talk, they gone, man. But it's a lot of more good dudes behind them. You know what I'm saying too?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like my little brother, little Kevin. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You know, it's a lot of little brothers that make it. Little Bonker. It's a lot of little dudes that ain't here, man. That was good dudes, man. You know, that that
That's real.
that paid the cost for us to do what we do, man. It's casualties in war, Jack. You know, we win
That's
some,
real.
we lose some. But the thing is, don't be no sour sport. You know what I'm saying? We know how the game go. That's why I don't understand when we get jammed up, why we start catching diarrhea at the mouth. Come on, man.
Mm.
I could have used the same excuse everybody else used. Man, G, they was telling us so I had to save myself. Excuse my French, G. That's whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no saving myself. I'm part of the team. I ain't getting off the ship. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to patch holes up. I'm getting off the ship when we all get off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just talk like that. And it's one more. Don't let me leave Blue Scalini out, man.
Right?
Blue Scalini a tyrant, man. When I
Mm.
say this always was our big brother. You know what I'm saying? I can't even talk about the eight ball and none of that shit without Blue Scalini, man. You
Mm.
know? I'm I'm talking about Tyrese Phillips. Y'all know who he is.
Hey,
I know y'all done heard him.
facts.
A lot of people call him Unc. Everybody uncle, a whole lot of people daddy, but he everybody brother too, man. You know what I'm saying? And he brought that gangster shit, man, to the Hunters for real, man. You know, and we sucked it up from
Mm-hmm.
him, man.
Hey, that's real. So when did the 8 Ball officially become the 8 Ball? Like when did y'all give it that name? When did y'all just come together and say, "Hey, this the 8 Ball"?
The 8 Ball been the 8 Ball since I want to say the 80s, but the Dog Pound didn't come about until like 93, because I came home in 93 from the States on fighting the murder. That's when Dog went down there and made Ed Brook the Dog Pound, but the 8 Ball up on 108th and Wentworth, that's always been the 8 Ball. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Since I can remember. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because it's on 108th, the 8 Ball. Right, facts.
Mm-hmm.
You already know. Yeah. Well, growing up, I know you talked about your high school years and stuff like that. Was your mom and dad in your life?
Yeah, my mom was. My dad too. You know, my dad stayed out of town. I had one of them strong black, my old school teacher, man. Good woman, man.
Mm.
Raised me right with morals and principles. You know what I'm saying? It's just that when you coming up, right, my grandmama stayed on
Mm-hmm.
110th and State Street. And when I say we was in there deep, right, I ain't one of them niggas be faking and flogging. Like, we was fucked up. And when I
Mm-hmm.
say it was maybe 10 families, my grandmama had 9 daughters and 2 boys. And if we all living together, then they all got kids. What you think it looked like in the house? Motherfuckers stacked on top of each other. So you know, kids like us, back then, we trying to figure ways how we can get some food in the house so we can do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I went from hustling pop balls to cutting grass to
Mm.
go up to, back then you can go carry people groceries and take their stuff to the car. But it was like slow. Then I started finding out about the marijuana. Then I found out about the
Mm-hmm.
cocaine. Hold on.
Mm.
Shit. Old Jack could be a millionaire. Fuck him around and hustling pop balls and shit for. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how the bullshit started. You hear me?
That's real. So you was young back in them days, hustling. You know what I'm saying? Like, did your mom ever find out? That you was hustling?
Broke her heart too, Joe. You hear me?
That was the next question. How she felt about that?
Broke her heart, man. And then you gotta understand, like, to go to jail and then for what I believe in, what we love, GD,
Mm-hmm.
right? She telling me now, and then as I'm in jail, my little brother get killed by GD, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I tell, hey, we don't do that going to court shit, all that. They gonna get away with that, however that go. But then, your mama saying, well, damn, that's your brother. What you got something to do with? No, mama, but the way we was raised, little bro, he know how it go. You know what I'm saying? He would have wanted no other way. But then I lose riff with my mama, but so it's like you love something and you love something else. It's like you gotta pick us. You know what I'm saying?
Pick a
It's hard,
side.
right? You gotta pick a
Mm-hmm.
side. But I knew I was a street nigga. So, mama, I love you, but this is what I chose. I can't go no other way. I can't say I'm standing on this and now we in court telling on the motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm.
So
That's deep.
it's kind of hard. That's why I say motherfuckers talk that shit till they get in the motherfucker's shoe and be faced with them decisions. You hear what I'm saying?
That's real.
Think about what I just told you. I got to ride with my family, who I got 5 life sentences for, but I'm going against my family, my mom who gave me birth. I'm not going against them. It was a code. We knew what we signed up for. So a lot of people don't understand, but it makes all the sense in the world. You can't say one thing and then call foul, because what about the shit we doing? What about when other people on the other side grieving? Huh? So now you want to call foul. Cut the shit. Be 21, nigga. So
Mm.
that hurt hurt me for a while, but I did get my mama back before she passed in 2016.
That's real.
She came and saw me, and we chopped it up and talked, and I explained to her like what it was I stood for, and she understood after so long. She's like, I'm proud of you, baby. Keep doing what you're doing. And then after she passed, 4 years later, 2016, these people opened the goddamn door for a gangster, man. Can you believe it? I mean, 2020. Like,
Right, 2020.
dang. I'm like,
Mm.
what the fuck? Motherfucker said, we gonna what? We gonna die where? Motherfucker lie. Look where we at now, Jack.
I
Yeah?
heard that. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Well deserved.
man.
I mean, so you said you had your mom and your dad. He stayed out of town. Your mom, she loved you. She was heartbroken when she found out about the things you was doing. Did you have any other male figures in your life at that time, or was it just your dad out of town?
I had
You know,
I had my grandmama, which was my mama, but my uncle Eddie, Big Ed, man. That's my cousin Brian and Brandon and daddy. He raised all of us, right? So
mm-hmm.
that was like my second part. So I got to give him his props too. If y'all go, hold on, I'm gonna show you something. Here, Uncle Eddie is in this book, right? This is what I talk about in my book. If y'all live here and Fousey, I'm in Amazon. The book where you catch me, you can buy it from me personally. Uncle Eddie's
Mm-hmm.
book, right? I give him his props in his book. You know what I'm saying? And you know what was one of the precious things to me, G, coming up,
What's
as
that?
you say, what started humbling me, besides having Uncle Eddie and my grandmama and my mama, kids. Once I had my
Mm-hmm.
daughters, it changed a lot of things, right? And my first daughter was in 84. Second one was in 85. Third one was in 89. You know what I'm saying? So when you got them girls, man, your process of thinking change.
Change.
It ain't about you no more. Just can't be wild little fool in the street, because now you got something you got to protect that somebody want to hurt.
That's real.
So now you got to learn to be humble too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And back in the day, I really want to thank the other, when I say different entities, the other organizations, that's what I mean, from the Vice Lords, the Foes, the Beehive, what any
Mm-hmm.
opposition. When we got down with each other, man. It wasn't no kids. It wasn't no backdoor. I'm gonna catch your mama. I'm gonna shoot the funeral up. It wasn't none of that whole shit, nigga. You can't. And if we caught one of each other with the mothers or the wife or the kids, you gotta pass. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
pass, man. So it's a lot of shit fucked up these days. And I understand a lot of these youngsters, and then I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, man, I'm going to get a nigga where I can get him there. But at the same time, we gotta all think we got mothers too. So this shit can go
Mm-hmm.
either way. Let's leave them out of it, man, and keep between us. That's
That's
how
real.
we always done it. So it's a lot of dudes, man, that from back in the day, they know where they are when we war with each other, man. We kept it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And now what's so funny, we all brothers now, man. That's
Mm.
crazy. That's what we need to talk about, that motherfucking coalition we started in jail. And how some of the brothers, the vice lords, reached out and we talked to each other. I'm talking about not no phony shit. Like, bro,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we couldn't do that back then. When we see each other, it was on. Now
That's
we
real.
talk to each other and see each other. Man, how you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. So I mean, especially for the youngsters who might, uh, you know, never heard of this or have heard of this, you know what I'm saying, or haven't experienced this, who have a misconception, like you just, elaborated on, talking as far as, different organizations coming together, who people be saying ops, is people you in jail with, forming a coalition. When exactly you know, the coalition formed?
The coalition started in the feds, right? Uh, rest in peace, Jr. He was over in the feds, right? And you know, we was outnumbered because we go to feds. It may be few GDs, few stones, few whatever. They clicking up like Midwest. You know what I'm saying? East
Mm-hmm.
Coast, West Coast, shit like that. So it's like, damn, man, we outnumbered. What the fuck? We need to come together because we ain't in our state no more. When they kick you out of the feds, goddamn it, I end up in Pennsylvania and
Mm.
Lewisburg. I don't know, I'm in the fucking hill, but I don't know goddamn body out there. But I know my brothers. When I see a couple of vice lords and a couple, hey man, we need to get together. What y'all thought?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, we put our differences aside. And, we got to come together. Yeah, you right.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's how it was. But JR has started the coalition. But you said something. You was talking about the youngsters. I want to touch on that for a minute, right? I
Mm-hmm.
was young once too, so it's like when I was young, I know how they feel. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. No nigga, young nigga getting money. So I ain't gonna even tell them that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you living that life and you young and you dangerous, you got to keep it on because when you ain't got it, that's your ass. So if that's what you into, you better keep it on. If you ain't into that, don't get into it. But I'm gonna tell you this part, right? Hustle, do whatever you're gonna do. That's on you because jail waiting on your death. But when you get jammed up, I promise you, man, them niggas that you think your motherfucking homies, they ain't coming through, homie. They not coming through, man. I promise you, it's gonna be a motherfucker you never thought was gonna be there for you, gonna be there for you. I promise you,
Mm.
man. It's gonna be like, bruh, you know, the motherfucker gonna be at the club every night, popping bottles, doing this, but a motherfucker won't come together, put nothing together for you. I sit there and watch. It's like when you go to jail, if you ever get the time I got, it's a life sentence. It's like being dead, but you alive and you get to see the shit. You get to see motherfuckers forget about you. Say fuck you right through out, but at the end of the day, nobody never owed you nothing no way. But you just get to see it, man. So when
Mm.
you out there playing your life for motherfuckers, man, you ain't gonna get the same thing back in the end. And don't let me get to start talking about the motherfuckers that catch diarrhea at the mouth. That's gonna throw
All
you under
right.
the bus. So it's like, man, I was young once. All I could do is tell you, if you want to take from my experience, you ain't got to go through it. You can listen to what I'm telling you, or you can go on out there and figure it out on your own and be a cowboy. And then
Mm.
y'all back doing each other, so I don't know what the fuck that shit about. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
That's real.
ain't no amount of money in the world, ain't no bitch, no nothing would have made me back though K-Dog, Pops, or nobody I fuck with. I just ain't cut like that, man. I don't even understand where that come from, but I ain't trying to offend nobody. I
All
just
right.
don't understand where it come from, man. I'm just speaking from my
Definitely.
point of view. Everything I'm saying, I'm speaking from my point of view. I ain't trying to offend nobody. I want nobody to come back to my man. I ain't. Hey, that ain't that, homie. I'm just
Understandable.
talking about what I went through and what I experienced. And I know niggas ain't gonna be real. Same niggas you was fuck with gonna be trying to fuck your bitch. Gonna be trying to run up in your house and rob you. The whole 9 yards. It's like that nigga
Mm.
gone. And he got life too? Oh, shit, nigga, that's even better. I promise you. I went to jail, nigga, I could think about when at my wife. So
Mm.
I'm telling you what it is, man. But sometimes we have to learn on our own. And then it's crazy, like, I went to jail at 29. I never
Mm.
saw I never saw no 30s. I never saw no 40s. And I'm just not seeing the end of my 50s.
Mm. Almost 30 years old, you went to jail. Yeah. I mean, by that time, you done had all your children already, all your daughters.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had all my kids, you know
So
what I'm
I,
saying?
so I'm saying, so you said earlier that that would change you. So I mean, what was it a change? Did you actually change when
Okay.
you had your daughters, or you just?
Here go
trying
the
to get a
change
little
right here.
bit wiser.
Here go the change right here, G. You know, when we was on the street just, hustling, weed, coke, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? We out there, we getting money now. Motherfucker on the street, and motherfuckers on it, beeper shops. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers on the car washes. Motherfuckers on real estate. Motherfuckers doing what they supposed to do. Now we ain't in the street like we trying to get up. We seeing motherfuckers. I'm trying to fuck with you. If I got something, I know I can help you. Can help me. You see what I'm saying? Hey, I got this. I know y'all. Hey, yo, okay. So a lot of time, a lot of that shit was fake. A lot of homies was fucking with each other. Niggas just didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? So the part about when I say my daughter when it changes, you got to know, like, man, you got to start doing something where you leave a legacy that you can leave something behind for the kids. Because if not, it's like, when you get jammed up, I don't give a fuck about if I'd have had $100 million, which I didn't, you can't spend a dime more when you get to jail. Your commissary list gonna be like mine. The limit is 180. The fuck who you is. Bill Gates, the spending limit is 180. So any little nigga can match you in there. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing better than me. I got the same, I wouldn't have spent the same thing you spent. So all the money in the world ain't no good. So it'd be like, you need to enjoy everything, your fruits of your labels or your illegal to have it, enjoy it, man, every day. Like with this second chance, G, and we just kicking it, man. We was gonna talk and ask, we just kicking it, man.
Right.
So we kicking it, family. Everybody watch, we kicking it, family. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so crazy when I was talking about you sit back and you think about the fruits of your labor, but then I get this second chance at life, right? From God Almighty. Because I know I ain't did shit. I had 5 life sentences, G, plus 30 years, ate a whole bunch of other time too. So my out, they said deceased. So to be here right now today, G, it's like, I got a second chance at life, Jack. How can I? So it's like I don't have nothing to lose, but at the same time, I ain't looking for no smoke. I'm trying to stop. I'm working a sweat job, but I swear for God, man, I don't got nothing to lose. G. I ain't ducking shit, but I ain't on nothing. I'm in my own lane. G. I go to work every day, and this second chance at life, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know how I used to have 20, 30 niggas with me? Everybody know I ain't on nothing. I'm one deep. So whatever's gonna happen, God got me, man. I'm one deep. I ain't riding with no, I ain't on nothing. We all played that game, man, and I see where it got me. It got me a lot of time, and not saying it got me, because I love GD. They ain't got nothing to do it. It's rotten motherfuckers everywhere. It's rotten motherfuckers around. It's rotten motherfuckers, plants and seeds, and every organization it is. Politics, there's rats and plants everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna never be able to get rid of that. Because motherfuckers, it might be a motherfucker mad and jealous at you. Man, I think Flacco getting too much money. Come to, you ain't getting shit. You do the shit you do because from the heart, because you love the folks.
Facts.
But you have another motherfucker hating on you for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And that's fucked up. That's our problem. We hate on each other for no reason. You want to count the next man's pocket. How you gonna do that? Now motherfuckers got all this shit to say. We've been going all this time. Y'all been out. I've been home almost 3 years now. So you put the 20, that's 29 years. How the fuck you niggas still fucked up out here? He gave me a job. You can get a job. You know what I'm saying?
Talk. Facts.
Yeah,
Fact
man.
right there.
And
That's definitely a fact.
I want to talk about what I do now for a living. So I work at a place called UCAN. I do violence prevention, right? For at-risk youth, for gun violence or whatever. So I'm working in Arguelle Garden. I'm working in Roseland, in the Huntington. The little kids get in trouble. I go get them. I talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Get them back in school. Find them like skills to do, like forklifting. They train. They pay them to train to do forklifting. To do welding. So I go get them little kids. I take them, man. They need to go here, or like say you can't go in such and such area. I drive you over there to get to certain parts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really, I'm really making a change. See, I know I helped fuck the hunters up. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing what I got to do to help rebuild, man, my community, man. So
That's excellent. That's excellent you said that because that was gonna be my question in regards to, do you feel that you had a responsibility, to make your community better since you had, something to do with, bringing it down to a certain degree? And you
you
just
got that.
you definitely answered that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got damn right. I got a responsibility. All of us do the did what we did, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we all got a responsibility. And then I want to say too, like back in the day, like how the parents so scared of the kids. It wasn't like that, man. Like I could do something back in the day, G, and jump a certain gate. They let me in their back door.
Mm-hmm.
You jump the gate now, they up in guns, ready to come. You know what I'm saying? We 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 got it fucked up, man, with our elders, man. This is something I always tell my daughters. Cause my daughter's damn near 40.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I'm old as a motherfucker. But this is what I always tell her, right? You are grown. You are grown. But you ain't my grown. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's a different type of grown. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like they kids that's in their 20s. They not they grown. You want your
Right.
kids to listen to you. My mama done said something. I listen. I'm not they grown. I know I'm
Mm-hmm.
grown, but I ain't they grown. And that's what we got to get back to, man.
That's
You not your
real.
daddy and mama grown. You grown. But if they say something, be respectful. Even most of the time they wrong. Oh, yes, ma'am. Man, my mama's cuss me out, be dead wrong. If she say shit about my mama, they're down the line. Why you didn't, you told me to shut up, so I just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
you got to remember that we not each other grown. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real. That's
And
wisdom.
and that's what fuck a lot of things up. You know, it ain't even about if you let your kids do certain things. Because I remember we started smoking weed. Mama said, I'd rather y'all smoke weed in the house than somebody give y'all
Mm-hmm.
something. That didn't mean tomorrow I'm supposed to challenge her authority because she said, I want you to be safe in the house. No.
Exactly.
And that's what all people say, well, because they smoking what they doing. But still, you know that's your mama, man. Little girl or little boy, cut it out. You
Gotta
know,
have gotta have respect for your elders at the end of the day. When it so the little backtrack. So when did well okay the Hunters, it was a point in time that the Hunters had white people in the area. So when you moved to the Hunters, was it white people in the neighborhood or they already moved out?
white people everywhere. Roseland was
Mm.
nice. Man, you had so many nice stores. You had J.C. Penney, Montgomery Ward, Three Sisters, what was the name? Chicken Unlimited. You had the cigar store. You had the Roseland Bank. Oh man, it was nice all through there.
Mm.
Al's Hat
Mm.
Shop. White Castle was on the corner. Hamburger, I think, was 12 cents back then.
Damn, that's crazy.
Shit. Yeah, man, it was nice. Roseland was real nice, man. It was a lot of,
Mm.
like them houses. Even my grandma, them was big houses, man. Out there. Our little badasses fuck that shit up. The
Damn,
kids.
that's crazy, right?
Not our
So,
mamas, our little badass. Made the
mm,
hunters wild. Shit.
hey, that's the saying. So when did the Hunters become wild? When did the name Wild Hunters become
You
Wild
know,
Hunters?
everybody gonna argue this. My big brother ain't here for me to debate with him. Talking about
Okay.
Pop. You know, mothers always say that. Pop said he said it one day, like, man, he gonna come. But I say now, man, everybody always been saying God made the hunters, food made it wild. But I don't even want to claim it. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mm-hmm.
a big brother,
So
man.
what?
You
Okay.
know,
So what year then? So can you give us a year that y'all start calling it the Wild Hunters?
shit, 93.
93. 93.
but people gonna try to change it, bed it different. Niggas always just saying the hundreds, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you know, hey, what's it called? It's the mile hundreds, you know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then they start
That's real.
running with gas, and they start seeing that, yeah, the hundreds keeping up with everybody's shit, you know? And, man, it's a lot of more good dudes who y'all may not know about that was before y'all time. And it wouldn't be right if I didn't shout their names out like
Mm-hmm.
Gangsta Slim, he's still alive. Junie Mac, rest in
Rest
peace.
up.
You know what I'm saying? My big brother Eddie Bo, rest in
Rest up.
peace.
Facts.
Herm Skeet, rest in peace. It's a lot of people that y'all may not know
Mm-hmm.
that was before y'all time. You know what I'm saying? Like even the big homie Percy D, Vice Lord, rest in peace. A lot of motherfuckers had something to do with the hundreds being the hundreds. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
It
it's
was a
like,
collective, like the whole hood. Basically, everybody had their different, personalities or different,
yeah.
but everybody has to connect.
But
Yeah, just turning up,
fuck
repping the hundreds.
we all fuck with it like my grandmama block in the house. I'm GD, my cousin Brando, Brian, all them BD. Even Eddie Bo.
Mm-hmm.
You go down the street, you got Jody and Elp and all they Vice Lords. Then Percy did you
Mm-hmm.
got Steviano, he be so the block was always like, but we grew up together. So it was like
Mm-hmm.
we even though we picked our organization, we were still family.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it was able to be like that. That's why it was so treacherous over there in the hundreds. So you could cut through
Mm-hmm.
one block and be like, it's G, you turn the corner, your ass in trouble. You see what I'm saying? So
Facts. Real talk. That's real.
motherfuckers say they want to say, man, the hunters always been the business, man. You
Was
know,
you an athletic guy? As far as in high school, did you play football, basketball, or anything like that?
man.
Rapping or dancing
Yeah,
or
y'all
nothing?
might laugh, man. I played some of the weirdest shit it was, man. I played hockey.
They had hockey in Carver.
Yeah, I played hockey, man. I used to play hockey for the Rolls and Arguel Youth Center. Yeah, on
Mm.
111, it used to be called. It right down there, right before you go into the vine lot. It was Rolls and Arguel Youth Center. We used to box in there. That's how we learned how to box. We used to box in there, play hockey. You know what I'm saying? We played flow hockey though. You know what I'm saying? Where you
Uh,
on the
okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
said, yeah, man.
Nah, that's real. That's definitely real. So I'm finna speed it up a little bit. So when you said you went to jail for a murder. That was your first time going to jail.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that experience like for you? First time in jail doing some real time behind something like that. What was your experience? You being young still, cause you still a young man. At the end of the day. So what was that experience like?
He walked. I walked in with my chest out because I was a part of something that I knew everybody loved, people feared. So it was like I wasn't fucked up, and I know, hey, I'm GD. Where the
Mm-hmm.
folks at? You know what I'm saying? So the experience wasn't bad, and that's a lot of things motherfuckers don't give the folks their credit for. When you get them jails, man, we search for our brothers, man. They get out care packets, man. Shower shoes, deodorant, toothpaste. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need to get yourself together. So, but think about when you ain't riding, you coming up. You ain't got nothing. Folks gonna bring you something to eat, all that. Motherfuckers don't talk about all the good shit that go with it. You know what I'm saying? So my first time going, yeah, it's always unknown, but when you stand up, you start meeting the people, it's like, hey man, I'm a man. And you're gonna be tested. Cause
Mm-hmm.
some of the big homies don't test you. Don't nobody want no
Mm.
coward around them. You
That's
know what I'm
real.
saying? So but you get tested out of love. It ain't like they just beat you. Nigga gonna test you, see where you at.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
Nigga gonna
See.
fight or what? It may be nigga may size you up with another motherfucker like, hey, your size, you always talking that shit. They gonna put them gloves on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if you ain't working, hey, IG, stop. You know what I'm saying? But man, quit talking all that shit around here, man. You ain't cut like that. So The guys will
That's
test
real.
you, man. Niggas call you on that bullshit. So the first time going, I wasn't too, you know how you be shook up because I knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? I already had my
Mm-hmm.
name. You know what I'm saying? I'm Lil
Mm-hmm.
Fool. You know,
That's
so
right.
I'm going there, goddamn, I'm Lil Fool. Shit.
So when
I'm
you
Lil Fool.
so
Go
after
ahead.
when you went through that and you came out, how long was it until you got locked up again, for
Said,
your life sentence?
I came home January 13, 1993, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I came home, I think 12 was the good. When I went to jail, Vic was the good. No, no, it wasn't. When I went to jail, I was the fucking good. I'm talking about.
Facts. There you go.
No, I'm talking about in 90. Right, I am right. When I went to jail in 91 for the murder, Vic was the good. When I came
Mm-hmm.
home in 93, 12 was the good.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say about, I came on January 13. I want to say a couple months after that, he was out of there. Then me and Mike and I became the good. Then
Mm.
I want to say 1995, August the 30th, it was over with. So I think I had about, she only did it 18 months.
Damn.
They threw a motherfucker in the conspiracy, but see, this is what I was trying to explain. We knew what we
Mm-hmm.
signed up for, right? Like a lot of people say this, man, if you wouldn't have been messing with Pops, then you wouldn't have got put in the conspiracy because they was already on them. Okay, what if I wouldn't have been messing with Pops? So I would never had the experience to meet Uno.
Mm.
See what I'm saying?
That's real.
So it's like, then I would never had the chance to prove who I really was. Because a lot of motherfuckers had that chance and they did everybody know what. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, everybody want to point the finger at somebody, G. Nobody want to take the responsibility. Nobody want to look at me. Nobody never put no gun in my head, made me
Mm-hmm.
do nothing I didn't do. I wasn't scared of nobody. Everybody I know bleed like me, G. I ain't never been scared of no nigga.
Well,
Everybody bleed like me, G. So at the end of the day, I love this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it is what it is. You
so
know what I'm saying?
when you get out the first time, you know, eh, did you ever have them thoughts where you said, "Hey, I ain't never going back"? Most people that get out, they say, "I ain't never going back." So was you in that mind state, like, man, I just got out, I
Yeah,
ain't never
I
going back?
was. So we in that mind frame, right? So stay with me. I'm glad you
Mm-hmm.
said that because I was going there. Okay, I'm out. I'm the man. I ain't touching nothing. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't got nothing on me. Y'all a goddamn lot. But I ain't know about the niggas wearing secret wives and all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of spy movie I'm in?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, In Too Deep came out after we got knocked off.
Damn.
So this
Mm-hmm.
shit. Before they even came out with them movies, these dudes wearing wives and setting motherfuckers. So how can I get Janet? I'm not never touching no dope.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like they come with this new gang called conspiracy. So I ain't got to touch no dope. But whatever the little homies them sold over there, whatever somebody did in California, did on the north side, it's all together. Y'all are in conspiracy. So now they find a way to loop us all together and say, you ain't have to sell nothing. What he did, you did. And what I did,
Mm-hmm.
you did. So it's a conspiracy, some bullshit. The railroads, you know what I'm saying? They target at blacks to get us off the street. But like a lot of people don't know this, the federal Bureau prison conviction rate is only 90, damn near 9% because motherfuckers telling, copping
Mm-hmm.
out. You know, motherfuckers copping out too, more so taking it away. But it's like a 1% to go to trial. And look what come out of going to trial, man. Look what come out of being authentic and standing in what you believe in. And man, we all here, man. None of us doing nothing wrong, man. Our
Mm-hmm.
brothers, man, all us working. Matter of fact, all us doing the same thing like I was just talking about. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? See, doing Black Men Unite, Shorty activist,
Mm-hmm.
I think Sherman is, Bible doing, I mean, we all doing, everybody working. SD, everybody doing what we supposed to be doing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
Helping in the community, yeah, definitely. I definitely see y'all in the community. You know, also seeing you in the school. You know, talking to some kids, so I know you know
Yeah,
you reaching the youth. You definitely in the
yeah.
community. Yeah, definitely. At the end of the day, I mean, so when you know, did get locked up, you know, for the life sentence, what was your mind state? You know, I mean, now you playing, you know, federal. You know, you playing with the federals. People,
Mm.
you know, they talk about life. You know, and you in there with the guys from the neighborhood and different. You know, like what's the mind state when you really just sit there and say, damn, I got life, or damn, they got all of us, and this ain't the Chicago police, this the feds. Like, what's the feeling? Like to be a young man, you know, and knowing at that time, you know, like you just
They
said,
bring
how the
me
government
over the
was,
shot.
knowing that how the government was framed with black men and how they've been systematically
Yeah.
trying to oppress black people by all different type of tactics. You know what I'm saying? You know, what's your mental state at that moment?
First of all, good goddamn question. Man, bitter. I'm bitter. Imagine, like, I know we going to jail for drugs though. No
Mm-hmm.
murder though, just for drugs. That's what we. I'm like, all right, nigga might get 20 years, shit, you know. Life, life, life. Hold on, you motherfuckers going crazy. What the fuck you mean? So now at this point, a nigga bitter. Like,
Mm-hmm.
say, put me in the shot. A nigga bitter like, man,
Mm-hmm.
fuck. You know what I'm saying? So now, motherfucker hit the jail, but instead of being focused, motherfucker on bullshit. Hit the jail, getting the MCC, wilding, going to the hole. You look up, nigga, this 2025. You still in the
Mm.
hole from 1995.
Mm.
You ain't working on your case. You ain't, come on, man, you gonna be the goddamn fool. They saying you gonna be the fool that you know you ain't. See, food is an
Mm-hmm.
illusion, man. I got all the sense in the world. So, got my shit together. You can't be bitter because this what it is. This reality. Nigga, you
Mm-hmm.
gonna be stuck in this motherfucker. You don't do something about it. What can you do about it? Take your ass to the law library. Learn your case. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when the time came, I had all this shit I went and learned, waiting on their ass. And when the federal government got, oh gee, I gotta tell you this, I beat the feds.
What?
Yeah, I beat the feds. I ain't got no
What?
fucking lawyers. But when I
Mm.
beat them, when when they came with the 18-1, they changed our statutes to 8.4 instead of 1.5. That's what you
Mm-hmm.
needed, 1.5 to get life. Now you need 8.4. They try to argue, but I go at them right. When they change it, they they give everybody public defender. Public defender contact Mr. Paul. I hate to inform you that due to the drug amount you have, you're not eligible. I said, man, you a motherfucking lie. Fuck you mean ain't eligible. Matter of fact, you write the course and let them know you off my motherfucking case. I don't know who the fuck you talking to. So I already know what's going on, but it's a
Mm-hmm.
dude out of New York named Tommy Walker. Vaccine case, CCE. He give him the B part. The B carry mandatory life. More guns than me, way more dope than me. But the government could see. I write the judge, but you know, I can't talk to you. I just got one question on it. Is there such thing as a different government? Meaning like, because I'm from the Northern District, Chicago is New York. Oh no, the government is the government. From California to New York to Chicago to wherever. So it's one government. I shoot my motion in. How y'all gonna deny me and say y'all can see on him? You feel what I'm saying? So when they get my motion, they go back at my motion with, look at this bullshit. Mr. Paz was a governor. He's a known gang member. He was stealing all this. Judge says, there's no doubt in my mind, Mr. Paz probably was all them things 25 years ago. I'm sitting looking at Mr. Paz record now. He took all these classes. He got family support. Even offered to hire him when he get out all this shit. But y'all telling about Mr. Park's past, but y'all not answering Mr. Park's motion about 8.4. About they talking about everything else but my motion. Judge said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grant Mr. Park's motion, and I'm gonna give him 360 months, which come to 30 years. I'm already 26 in. You gotta do 27 on 30. That's why I had to go to the halfway house. I'm damn near there. So, but when I beat him, right, the bullshit come with the public defender. They can't say a nigga beat him. You gotta put this pussy ass boy back on Front Street like he did something. So when I tell you, say, Mr. Parks, first of all, I wanna apologize. I wanna tell you I'm sorry, and I'm glad you kept on fighting your case. I got some great news for you today. The judge knows, I'm like, at this point, when he said the judge knows, I'm like, y'all, hey man, when I get out of here, man? Then they take KG, they told me I was going home, they said, COVID, you stuck. I said, hey, what the fuck I'm trying to get out of here, man? So, they tell me I'm getting released, and then they held me for like 6 more months, man, talking about COVID, man. But what I did, taste the streets, man, it's a beautiful thing, Santana. You hear me? And I don't wish jail on my worst enemy, man.
That's real. That's real. And speaking, you know, of enemies, you know, and not just enemies, you know, just it could just be, you know, anybody.
Get some orange juice.
Anybody, you know, that you would not, I guess I would say a sorry to or apologize to, because you know, back in the days, you know, people were saying,
Yeah, you right. My grandmama for one. My mama. And I owe my wife the biggest apology it is in the world. To this day. I owe her that, and she just got it on national, wherever the hell we at in space. So you can't never say I ain't acknowledge you until I owe you the biggest apology in the world, woman. You know? I can't go back and change the past. How you gonna? I just forgot. That's what I'm like telling you. How I'm gonna tell a young nigga that's doing? How you gonna tell a young motherfucker that's caked up this, that, and the third? And man, we was seeing some paper back then. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. So I can imagine how one of these young niggas is nothing. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit you talking about. But you gonna want to hear when you get where you're going. You know, you gonna want to hear when you get where he's going.
So when go ahead, G. TP on that.
And then we always quick to say the white man. Ain't no white man told on us. The nigga you came with from the sandbox and the nigga you met after the sandbox told on you, told the white man. That's how they got us. So stop all that talking about the white man. Nigga, we telling on each other. Well, y'all
Mm-hmm.
cut it on each other, you know.
Right.
You know how they
No,
shoot.
you right. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to do with that, but they, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause you definitely a righteous brother in the community doing positive things out here, trying to uplift the young brothers and sisters, trying to better their life, so they can have an understanding on what not to do. You know, through the things that you've been through. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, not just to talk about your prison life sentence too much, but I mean, you know, the feds and the state is different. So how do you know? How did that work out for you? Was it easy? I can't say easy because it's life sentence, but you know, how did you adapt? You know, to the feds. Like, how did you adapt to just saying, "Hey, you know, I got a life sentence." Did you ever? This is an excellent question. Did you ever think that you would ever get out?
Yeah.
You know, because some brothers say, "Hey, I got a life sentence. I'm never gonna get out," and you knew you
Man,
could get out.
ask any motherfuckers. I told motherfucker every year, man, you know I'm about to get out. They be like, man,
Mm-hmm.
fool. They be like, that fool crazy motherfucker, man. But to ask your question, what kept me going?
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, you gotta look at our father. He done did way more time than us. So a nigga
Mm-hmm.
gotta suck that shit. Then when we got jacked up, it was a lot of guys that all came from different